Hello. So this is for my subject MIT523 Advance Computer Networks or Laboratory Exercise 5. So I am tasked to demonstrate how to create a VPN, and instructions are in the Word document. So I will just follow the instructions. Mhm. So I have here an opened Cisco Packet Tracer, and it says here we have to insert one desktop PC, um, so have router, then a switch, then three servers. Okay, then for the PC to router connection, we will use a crossover as stated in the topography, and a straight through cable from the router to the switch, and from the switch straight through cable again going to the servers. So we have to rename the PC to remote. So I will be using the config instead of the CLI or the, yeah, wala palang CLI ang PC. So remote user. Okay, then for the router, I will be using the config instead of the CLI. AMA main. For the switch, again the config AMAS1. For the first server, we will name it file server. For the second, we will name it web server. Then for the last one, we will name it mail server. Okay, now that the naming is done, we will now set the IP address. So we will start first with the router. Again, I will be using the config instead of the CLI, but then again, okay, let's use the CLI. So enable conft, then interface FA for the 0/0. The IP address will be 20.10.10.11 with a subnet mask of 255.255.255.0. Ay, bakit mali? FA, ay mali. I'm sorry. FA00, then ito pala. IP address will be 20.10.10.11, ay 4, yes, 11, then subnet mask of 255.255.255.0. Then exit for the FA fast Ethernet 0/1, FA0/1, IP address will be 170.50.1.1 with a subnet mask of 255.255.255.0. So exit, then no shot. Ay, pwede ba dito? Ay, hindi pwede. So in no shot ko lang sila. No shot, exit in fe/1, no shot, exit do right. Okay, we have now set the router. We will get back to that later. We will now set first the IP address of the desktop, which is 20.10.10.10 with the subnet mask of 22255 and the default gateway of 20.10.10.11. Now for the file server, we will set the IP addresses. Okay, for the file server, 170.50.1.10, subnet mask of 22255, and the default gateway of 170.1.1. For the web server, the same 170.50.10.11. The same subnet mask of 22255 and this the same default gateway 170.50.10. .1 pala yun. Dapat .1. Namali ako kanina. Back to that. .1 170.50.1.1. Okay, let me just check the first server. Namali yata ako dun. Ay, tama naman pala. So for the last server, we will set the IP address, the fourth octet to 12. So 170.50, 170.50.1.12, the same with the others, 22255, and a default gateway of 170.50.1.1. So we are now set. I'll just save this. Stop na lang. La MIT523 Lab X5. Okay, so that it is set, we will now configure the server, I mean the routers, for the VPN. So let's go to the router under CLI. Now it is already in configuration, so we will just add the new module AAA, new dash module AAA, authentication login, AMA1 local, AAA, authorization, session network, AMA2 local. Then for the username and password, I will use admin for easy access. And I will exit. No need to exit. Now we need to create the ISA KMP. So crypto ISA KMP policy 10. Then we will use encryption 3des hash MD5 authentication pre-share. authentication pre-share, then group 2. Then we need to exit this. We need now to create the IP pool. So for that, let's input IP local pool AMA pool 192. Let's input the IP address, the range 16.10.192.168.10.60. Let me just check. IP local pool. AMA pool 192.168.9. Mali yun. So that 10. Then enter. Now we will now set the ISA KMP key. So input still under configuration crypto ISA KMP client configuration group AMA system. So this is user given. Then for the key we will put AMA SCS pool is AMA pool. Then exit. Then the next thing to do is to create the crypt IPsec. So again, still under configuration of the router, we input crypto IPsec transforms dash set1 ESP 3des space ESP MD5 dash HMAC. Then crypto dynamic map1 10. Then set transform set1 and reverse route. Exit. Now we need to create the crypto map. So crypto map1 client configuration address respond. Still under configuration. Then crypto map1 client authentication list AMA1 crypto map1 ISA KMP authorization list AMA2. Anong mali? Yung authorization. So let me just check that. There. And then crypto map1 10 IPsec ISA KMP dynamic map1. Still in config, we will now enter fast ethernet 0/0. So FE, then we will enable the crypto map. So crypto map1. Then exit, do right. Exit. So now we will now test and verify the VPN. So first we need to go to the PC, then click on VPN, input the details, which is for the group name AMA system, group case AMA MSCS, the host is 20.10.10.11. And the username I said earlier is admin for the username and admin for the password. So then, it is now connected. To ping, we will just select, we will ping. So we will ping the servers to see if it is connected. So ping under CMD, ping 170.50.1.10. Parang ayaw. Ayun, meron. And the other server, then the last server. So that's it for my demonstration. Thank you.